Sup, folks? In this video, I am trying to figure out something that involves the rapid price increases with this bullshit Trump tariffs, right? So, if I invent a day rate of $300 a day, 5 days out the week, and it starts when you at the age of 13 and it ends at age 65, so it begins and it stops. If I'm like 30 something, that means I have accumulated savings in my IRS account that the city government could use. So a tactic that I want to try out based on the inflation that we just recently experienced over the past 8 years with COVID and the shutdowns and the tax and market manipulations and all the psychotic nonsense. So prices are in like a panic mode and panic buying and stuff like that. Well, companies are. So prices swinging around all over the place. So it went up. What I want to do is I want all the companies I want the government to publish all the prices from 2012 for each product. So let's say in 2012, a pack of bubblegum was like 25 cents, right? No, it was 35 cents. So there's like macroeconomic management, and then there's price profiteering price profiteering. So let's say the Federal Reserve trying to raise interest rates or keep inflation at like 2% every year. So 10% of 35 cents over the past 10 years is 3 cents. Yeah, 3.5 cents. So everything else is price profiteering. So we're trying to stabilize the pricing. One thing I want to do is I want all the companies to start charging 2012 prices. So at the end of the week, when they tally up their prices, and they deposit their money in the banks, I want the bank to print up or credit their account 20% on top of what they deposit. So if they deposit $100,000 in sales, the bank is giving them $120,000 of deposit, right? So the reason why is because we're going to lower the prices and we're going to keep the wages the same because it's locked into mortgages. So you can't get rid of the wages because you're going to crash the whole system. So now the employers, that extra money, they're going to keep paying those wages because they're getting extra money on top of their deposits, right? So now it's a shortage in the banking system. Like, oh shit, where are we going to get the money? Well, Trump is holding the world hostage, so he's not going to want to print the money for the Democrats. So technically, the central bank is just supposed to credit the banks that come up short, and then it's going to be even and balanced, right? The 20% on top of the $100,000 deposit, right, in sales. So this is where the city is going to come in and say, look, we're not dealing with Trump and his bullshit because he's attempting a genocide and he's going to try to murder a lot of people with his reckless management. And he's just trying to get away from the cops and the law. So he doesn't really care about being president. He's just causing issues all over the world. So us as mayors, we are going to use our revenues. So the banking system is the speedy process. So we have to figure out how to get the mayors and the Treasury Department of the city to basically do the same function as this operation that I just explained, because Trump is trying to control the central banks and the Congress does the purse power or whatever, the budgets. So we have money if we invent a day rate, and we don't need Congress because it's retrospectively. Congress, they make up the money based on the future budgets. So if we accounting backwards, then the money's already there, and the federal Congress ain't got shit to do with this operation. So what's going to happen is us Democrats, we're going to rescue our homes. The mayor's going to be heroes for helping people rescue their homes and their jobs and their income and their wages. And the economics of business will keep circulating. So we have to figure out the speedy recovery or the speedy deposits for the city. Now, there's a direct deposit that the city gives to people on their tax returns. So we are retrospectively giving people their taxes that they earned up, that, we invented. So with that situation, we got to do a direct deposit into the business bank accounts as a 20% like a tax rebate program that matches their sales, and it's 20%. So now all the cities are going to stabilize rapidly, and Trump, he's not going to have the power over this operation because he screwed up so many things. To fix it, you got to hire like a whole bunch of people and get them out there in the economy. But if we could do the operation with what basic, I guess, personal resources we got, or personnel, we could stabilize everything before the summertime of 2025. So that right there is the best tactic to cancel out Trump's damages that he's trying to do with the market manipulation of the tariffs. So one minute he's hot, the next minute he's cold. So the market goes up, the market goes down, then he bets on it going up, then he bets on it going down, then he pockets the money, then he took over the government, and then nobody could investigate him, blah, blah, blah. So he's not going to fuck over the healthcare patients that I've worked with if they're still alive, because I'm going to help the mayors out by stabilizing their cities. So the Canadian government and the Chinese government and the European governments, they all have to participate in this process and don't play that tit for tat tariff war with Trump, because they're going to cause even more damages at a more rapid pace. So if they follow these procedures and protocols, they could fix their economic situation because they're using 2012 prices, and we will stabilize every single country on the planet. And Trump can't get credit for it because he's doing the damages to everybody's country. So he's not a hero. He's not a smart guy. He's not a fix-it man. He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. And basically, that's it. Over out. Gotta go.